beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina. I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video, I am bringing you my next update for my deck of panning project pan. This will be my second update. I unfortunately only have another single rollout today, which it is what it is. If I was able to maybe give it another week, I'd say I probably would have maybe 3 rollouts. But given that the update date is rolling around, I'm gonna have to just call it for this month. So if that interests you at all, then stay tuned. But before we get into the video, if you are new around here and you love watching project panning videos, make sure you subscribe down below and let's jump on into it. My makeup's probably a little bit different to what I normally do. I actually went and used my Mecca Beauty Loop makeup application bonus this morning, and it was fun. It was fun. I was like, do whatever you want on me, but make it something that I haven't tried before, because I want to get some feels for some new products. And I walked away with a little sample for this foundation to just continue trying a few more times before I decide. So let's get into the update to begin with. I still have a fail of an item, and that comes from the prompt of a seasonal product. This stems from my intro. For that product, I rotated in my Isle of Paradise Light Self-Tanning Water. When I rotated this one in, it was summer, so I thought that it kind of matched the season, being a tanner, summer, blah, blah, blah. I still haven't used this one. So I had it all planned out that I was going to use this one, I think not last week, the week before, because I was going away and I was planning on going to like a fancy dinner, and it just ran out of time. So I just didn't get enough time to apply it the night before. I just ended up being busy packing and all of that and doing housework before I was able to get to bed, and it just ended up being too late in the night and I was exhausted. Hubby was exhausted to try and help me apply it on my back. So I still haven't applied this. I'm very disappointed in myself about that. I'm a bit of a fail when it comes to this product at the moment. I definitely want to maybe try and apply it tonight even. Like, that would be at least a start. And then going forward, like I said previously, I think it would only be a handful of uses and I would have this completely finished. I just actually need to do them, which is being a very big obstacle at the moment, unfortunately. So there's that one. The next one was the prompt was a liquid or cream product. And again, this is one that comes from the intro. So it's been in the project for 2 months now. This will be the second update on this product. I grabbed for the Neostrata Glycolic Renewal Smoothing Lotion. Now, I have used this one a little bit more than last month, but as you can see, this is where I'm up to. I'm sitting probably about halfway now on total usage of this tube. It's gonna be a long process if I continue down the track of only this really small amount of progress each month. I need to use it maybe a handful more times, and then I will definitely see some serious progress on it. But as you can see, if I continue with just that small amount of progress each month, it's gonna be like another 4 or 5 months before this one's completely finished. And I don't wanna be using this one for the next 4 or 5 months. So I need to up my game on this one. Then I have another product that's been in since the intro. This is my warm toned product. That was the prompt for this one, and I rotated in my Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Pumpkin Spice. Last month I think I was at 3 uses potentially, and I was hoping to have my 10 usage goal met by now. Unfortunately that has not happened. I am at 6 uses. So I think that I can definitely have this one done by the next update. And like I said at the start, if I had another week, I definitely would be getting very close to that 10, if not at the 10. So I am aiming to have met that goal by the next update. I'm going to have this one out by the next update. I do really like this one, and having it in the project and using it and having like that prompt to use it it's reminding me of how much I actually like this product, and I like the color and the formula. But yeah, just the color for the eye looks and colors I've been gravitating towards recently, it doesn't match all the time, but I have been using it as much as I can. So I'm at the 6 uses on this one. The next one is one that I rotated in last month, and that was to match the prompt of a dethroned product. So I grabbed out the Balm, the Manizers Sisters Trio. These are the highlighters. So it's got the Mary Luminizer, the Cindy Luminizer, and the Betty Luminizer in this little trio. I rotated in the Mary Luminizer for 15 uses. I'm currently sitting at 10 uses. So I think another week, maybe a week and a couple of days, I will have that goal met. I don't know whether you can see though, this looks like I haven't touched it at all. There's barely any disturbance on the pan. So if I do try and pan this eventually, it's going to take me a very long time because like I said, it's barely noticeable that I have even touched this. And like I said, I'm sitting at 10 uses and there's hardly any disturbance on the pan. Maybe at another 5 uses, it might look a little bit more used than it currently does, but at the moment, that's how it's looking. So I'm at 10 uses. I've got 5 more uses before I roll this one out. And last but not least is the product that I rotated in to match the prompt of a chopping block product. So I grabbed for my Josie Maran Coconut Water Cheek Gelée in the color Poppy Paradise. I rotated this one in for 10 uses. I have hit those 10 uses, and I think I have made my mind up that I'm going to declutter this product, because even though I've managed to use it and I've made a bit of a dent in it with just those 10 uses, I just can't get this to work. Every time I try and apply this to my cheeks, I just feel like it pulls up my foundation. And then when I try and apply it under my foundation, it's basically pointless because it is like this water, it's like this very, it's almost like a bit of a stain, but it's like you can barely see it. It's super sheer. And I just feel like it's a pointless product. So when I try and apply this over foundation, if I apply it with a brush, I've even tried it with a sponge, it just pulls up my foundation underneath. And then I get this patch of my skin looking super patchy. And I don't love that, obviously. I don't think anyone would love that. But then under foundation, it's kind of pointless because it doesn't really have enough pigment to be seen under foundation or through the foundation. So I am going to declutter this one. It's probably past the point where I should keep it in my collection anyway. So I am going to declutter this one. I'm going to bid this one adieu. And unfortunately, I don't like this kind of gelée type formula for my blush products. I think having this one has given me that insight that this kind of formula is just not for me. So I guess I've learned a little bit of insight around this kind of formula. It's a shame that I just can't get it to work, but I'm gonna declutter it. It's going. So that one is rotating out because I have met my goal, and I've also made a decision on that one that I'm going to rotate it out and I am going to declutter that one. I do need to rotate in a new product to replace the Josie Maran. So I have my little deck of cards here. I'm going to give them a little shuffle, and we're just going to draw out one card. Man, I'm not doing very well. I'm not doing very well in this project at the moment, but I mean, we're getting there slow and steady. Let's see what we get, and we have the 8 of diamonds. So that one is, it just says color, so that might mean a random color. Let me look. Color, randomize a color, choose a product based on that shade. Okay, so let me just get up a little, I want a random color. Okay, so when I go onto Google, I just typed in random color, and can you see that? That's the color that I have been given. So it's like this purple color. So I'm going to go find something. It says it can either be the product, a product based on that shade or out of packaging. So I have a little bit of like leeway there. I'm going to go find a product that matches this color and I'll be back in a second. I couldn't decide what type of product I wanted to rotate in. Originally, I was thinking maybe one of the shimmers from the Norvina palette. Then I considered that I'm currently working on 5 shadows in my Panthers eyeshadows and I'm about to level up to level 4 in my project level up. So that would mean I'm working on technically like 9 eyeshadows to hit pan on at the moment. So I thought that this probably would not be a great idea to rotate in to overwhelm me again with another eyeshadow. So I put that one away and then I was like, maybe I could just pick like a purple lipstick. I grabbed out a few purple lipsticks to choose from. And then again, I considered that I'm currently working on a few lip products in my team project pan, and I also have this one that I would really like to rotate out first before I rotate in another lip product in this project specifically. So if I had already completed my 10 uses on this one, I definitely would know, like without a doubt, have rotated in a lipstick. But given all of that, I decided to rotate in a eyeliner. So this is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Piggy Bank. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit by using or picking such an easy product, but I just wanted to try and avoid like having too many double ups if I could. I'm just doing a little swatch on my hand for you. So that's what this one looks like there. I think I'm going to rotate this one in for 15 uses, just with the hope to try and maybe make a little bit more progress on this than just with the 10 uses, because this is how much I have left of this one and I use this one fairly regularly. Like, it's probably one of the ColourPop liners that I reached for the most out of my entire liner collection, and I haven't really made much of a dent on it, I feel. So I think with 15 uses it might give me a good idea, you know, to see how much progress I can actually make with that many uses. Then I can kind of do like a little measure comparison and figure out exactly how much longer this one might take me to have completely finished. So this one's going to come in for 15 uses. So I've got 15 uses left on this one. I've got 4 uses left on my Too Faced liquid lipstick. There's 5 on the Mary Luminizer highlighter, and then I've got to have these 2 completely finished. So I am going to try and maybe up my progress a little bit on this one, because I just don't want to have this one hanging around for that long. And then my goal between now and the next update on this one is to just have it used at least once. And as well, with just one use, I'll be able to see how much of this product I use with one like full body application, and then I can again measure the progress. But I just think a mini goal in this project is just at least once between now and the next update. So that's my goals and my hopes on all of them. I think by the next update I'll have at least 2 new cards to pick, at least. Hopefully more. I definitely would not say no to more, but I don't think I will have any of the other goals hit by the next update. So that is my update on my deck of panning. Make sure you let me know down in the comments how you're going on your products that you're currently panning. Are you participating in this project this year? I would love to know. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new around here and you want to keep up to date on all my project pans that I'm doing this year. That's this video, beautiful. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, beautiful.